Welcome, I am M60 LMG, your friendly neighborhood streamer, and now I can finally show you some gameplay with this absolutely amazing beast I just discovered, the M60 light machine gun. As I said, it's an amazing weapon. It's absolutely laser beams everybody through this game, and quite frankly, it's a weapon that I have grown very fond of. Now, as you can see, I am playing Domination on Nuketown. Of course, I did choose the map specifically because it gives me the perfect setup for this game. What I mean by this is that I can actually use its advantages, which is of course the mid-range, which is of course great cover. I won't be too pressed by snipers. We more or less charge head to head with the other team, and basically this is I think the biggest advantage. For some reason I cannot press play right now, which is slightly annoying of course, but anyway, let's see if I'll be able to. Oh, there we go. So, what I'm doing right here is I'm trying to cover my teammates. What I mean by this is a support weapon. What I mean by a support weapon, I'll still do 35 kills and dominate the game completely. But what I mean is that I constantly check my minimap. So if my teammates are going to the left, I try to keep them on the right. If my teammates are going through the middle, I cover their corners, and so on and so forth. Why I do this? Because basically it's a bit of a static weapon. It has extremely slow aim down time, which does not allow me to be very fast or agile in this game. It's not like the XM4 or some other games like this. So basically what I do is I try to cover my corners. Now here I use a stim shot, which, as I've said multiple times, is highly recommended because obviously it gives you a second life consistency. Now here I'm gonna die, that's absolutely fine. The good thing about this weapon is that you can fire a lot of bullets. As you can see, I have almost 100 in a magazine with another 200 as backup, which I would say is quite amazing. The reason I say this is because you need to shoot a lot with this and not care if you're going to hit it or not. A lot of people have learned and started using smoke. That was really stupid of me, of course. So a lot of people have learned and started using smoke screen, which is a bit annoying, but because of this weapon has 100 bullets, you can fire all the time. Don't care about your accuracy rate, guys. This is ridiculous. You're not in a world championship, and the game is not won by accuracy. It's won by taking points, taking down your enemies, and above all, of course, having fun. So here what I'm doing, again, I'm checking my corners continuously. I'm moving a bit cautious because, as I said, I don't have a very quick reaction time with this weapon. So I'm trying to, again, you see, I limit their entrance there with the Molotov. It's something that I always advise. And I cover only a single corner, which is this little area here. So there we go, another kill and a third kill and so on. I am already 5-4, which is not a good result, but you're going to see in a little bit how things are going to progress. So the good thing about this weapon is that it's a laser beam. Did you see what I mean? It did not go up, it did not go down, it didn't go sideways. It constantly just kills and kills and kills. It's literally a laser beam, guys. I cannot be more serious about this. I've never found a weapon like that. Every other weapon that starts shooting, you know, it starts going up or sideways, no matter what attachments you put. This beast, it's a laser. Now, I'm not really proud that this is a bit, it looks a bit like I'm camping. I'm not fully, but revenge. Yeah, I am taking a corner. Of course, when you take a corner up front of the house, you're never going to be fully covered. And as I said, my start isn't the greatest. But you're going to see in a little bit what's going to happen. And this is what I mean. So here is a good example. You see they put a smoke screen, so I shouldn't be able to see them, but I keep firing anyway because I know they're there. And I got 2 kills out of it. I got a proximity mine out of it. Here I'm taking a reload. As you can see, the reload is ridiculously slow. Admittedly, I use a bigger magazine, which takes even longer time. But quite frankly, with 100 bullets, how often do you really need to shoot if you have a good cover? I would say not a lot. I'm checking my corners because I see a lot of red dots around. There's one guy down, same shot immediately, of course. This is not good. So right now I feel very cornered, and quite frankly, I am. There's a guy on the upper floor. You can always check if there's guys on upper or lower floor because it shows you these little arrows. That was really bad of me. But it's a good example of how slow the aim down time is. So, I think here or about here I did something, well, that wasn't the amazing thing that I think I did. But in a little bit, that wasn't either. That's one thing I hate about this game. It sometimes drops you right in front of the enemy scope, and I don't think that's fair. I understand its algorithm and it's a small game. Oh yeah, this is 1, 2, 3, and I am not done. I am not done at all because here we go with number 4, and we go on number 5, and this is the best player of the game, by the way, if you're wondering. You see what I mean? It's a laser beam. I did not miss a single bullet, and even if I did, I can keep firing and firing and firing. See what I mean? I have no idea who killed me. I just got respawned, which is quite frankly extremely annoying, but it is what it is. You can't have perfect in anything because neither of us So, again, I am taking this corner, I am checking my map, I see there's two guys behind me, hopefully protecting me. There's another one behind me and there's one even there. Now I see that there's someone coming right behind us, so I'm a bit worried. And here, for the first time ever, by the way, I got to 100 even. As you know, in domination at 100 points, you tend to basically restart from different ends of the game, which is quite amazing. But on this instance, this was the first time in which I actually saw both teams coming to 100. Now, from the start of the second part of the game, you're gonna see now, obviously I have my confidence built up because I did enough kills. We're starting from the start. What I'm doing, and I'm not very proud of what you're gonna see, I do not go for the domination, even though I'm first right now, and it's probably mostly because I took the objectives. Which is another thing I wanted to say, I did not play for the objectives at all, and I'm still first, because, you know, this game is more about adaptability. I used to rush for the objectives, and quite frankly, right now, I can admit it wasn't the right choice. Take your time. It's a fast-paced game, but it's not an instant game. So, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is this game one. Now, you see what I mean here? I do not see my enemy, so I'm shooting, and I'm shooting, and I'm shooting, because I still get 40 bullets, and this gentleman now is dead. Now, of course, this is my favorite corner, because I can see them coming straight up. I do use the gas, because it indicates, of course, there's always going to come someone from the back and kill me. That always happens. Love those knife guys, by the way. They're more and more common these days. Where you're just sitting and then a guy with knife kills 5 people, which is super realistic in any combat setting, I would say. You know, you always see, you know, the Marine Corps jumping with knives instead of using or whatever. Let's not be angry about this. So, anyway, again, I'm trying to choose where to go from. I am checking the map. I can see my team is more or less spread out. This is not a good location, but I saw this guy. That was a bit of luck, let's be honest. But I did see that my guy died, which means that the other guy was almost in front of him or close enough. So I'm gonna keep firing. I can even fire through my guy. Unfortunately, I figured out that this doesn't work, which is really annoying, and I'm gonna get killed from the back because I didn't check there. Anyway, again, what I do, I try to clear one end, which means that with the Molotov, they're not gonna enter. Then I'm gonna try and kill this guy. As you see, I didn't even look at him, didn't even see him. Perhaps it wasn't even my kill, but anyway. Oh, that was lucky. So, what the napalm strike did here is that it kind of limited the which means that they're probably not gonna go from there, and I should relocate. Now, I was lucky because this guy came. That's not good. But again, stim shot, and we're back in the game with 60 bullets, by the way, and I've been firing all the time. So, things I would say are pretty damn good. Now, as you can see, my score is already first, by no means, well, at least from our team. The other team is actually quite better than us. We're still gonna win. And I hope that my contribution was one of the main reasons behind it. So, I can see from the shadow that there's a guy coming right there, but I'll keep firing up front. I have 33 bullets left, which is not great, because if I fire from a guy and I don't kill him immediately, now I have 24, and then we go on to the kill. And now I have all my score streaks, which of course I'm gonna do a bit of damage with. Now, I have no choice, so I have to reload. I do consider my gas mine that's protecting me. It is. As a matter of fact, there's no one's gonna go through a gas mine, but there is this guy. No. The only thing I would say is that I do need to either increase my sensitivity or do something else because I can't get those. But now it's score streak time, and we're gonna do damage, ladies and gentlemen. So, boom, one of them, second, a third, and the last one I couldn't hit. Of course, more and more people use the gold perk, and of course the cold-blooded perk, which does get you a lot of immunity from those things, but there's no immunity from a artillery shell, I can tell you that. So again, I take my favorite corner. Again, I'm checking it. As you can see, we're leading by just a little bit. This fine gentleman called Witch King is leading. He's actually an amazing player. I did watch him in the review of the game, so, you know, well done, mate. But there we go. There we go. Time is over. We won, maybe by a little bit, but we won nonetheless. Trust me, guys, the M60 is an absolute beast. I did 35 kills. I joined the game a minute and a half later than anyone else. And quite frankly, if I joined from the start, I dare say I probably would have been first anyway. It's a laser beam, of course. Take your caution, take your time, keep your distance. You know, it's not something that you can be in people's faces. Of course, it's not my playstyle, I would say, but we only get better by playing better opponents and by challenging ourselves. So, thank you very much. Follow me on Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook, SassyBG1, your friendly neighborhood streamer. Signing out, and I'll see you on the battlefield.